Share this video one more time. Coming out of Running Springs on 330. It started to rain about half an hour ago. I should have chased Vinny down. The check was down here by Live Oak. Yeah, today the weather's coming in. Hopefully this will help the fire. Oh, we're gonna hit some fog. See how they got this? They put the faucet on the north side of the highway here. They're trying to use the road as a fire break, and also they faucet check the north side. Yeah, I didn't want to get into the fog. And naturally, there's a guy behind me wanting to go 90 miles an hour. Just hold on, dude. Turn your brights off. He can't be going down. I don't think he's a fireman. He's in a Beamer. Firefighter. The check was, I'm already by Live Oak. I don't know how far down they moved the check. I'm gonna get over. This guy's gonna rear end me. Or no, wait, Live Oak's further down. There's Cedar Creek. I tried to start this video like 2 times and it kept shutting off. I'm not sure why. It's not hot. Yeah, I think the check's down here. Yeah, this is where it was. Go ahead, Gab. You want to go blazing? Don't hit me. Jesus. You almost rear-ended me. Turn your lights on. Turn your damn lights on. Damn. Either that or his taillights ain't working. His front lights were on. They look like regular lights and bright lights were on. Yeah, I hate this fog on this side. Actually, this is clouds. Yeah, he doesn't say he must turn off it. Let's see if I can get through. I may not get through. Chippy. How you doing, sir? Oh, you look familiar.
I do, I tell you. I saw you at the last fire, I think.
Yeah. You were up on 38.
Yeah, when that all flooded.
Yeah, the big flood.
Yeah, I remember that.
Last spring? That's August.
You doing good? You doing good?
Oh, yes, sir. That was Tropical Storm Hillary. There we go. How about you?
Doing good.
You were a hunter, if I remember right, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's right. We
We're
talked.
ready in October to go to Utah.
Oh man, you're killing me.
Go kill an elk in Utah.
That's good meat.
It is. We'll bring a bunch back, I'm sure.
I'm bringing my trailer back. I'm gonna look for a place up there. I gotta get out of California. The poor guys here, they got a deer tag, they can't hunt it.
Yeah.
BLM land, that's about it.
That's true. There's not a lot of property.
They are not happy. I can't get a tag for here.
You did?
I can't. It used to be you could buy it over the counter. We think it's either PETA or somebody's buying up all the tags because now it's a limited draw. So 3 years I haven't got a tag. I'm gonna go Utah. Escalante.
There you go.
Right in there. Thank you, sir.
You take care.
Yep, we'll see you. That's right, he was talked to him up there He ran the closure on 38 by Jinx Lake. He was a hunter. He's going to Utah. Gonna get some elk meat. He's killing me. I'm out of elk meat. You'll get to see where it burned over down here, over the highway. They're gonna probably have some trouble with the mud flow and debris flows because this is below the burn scar. Yeah, it's a little. I want to get through here. I'm not sure how much rain it takes for that to get saturated. Let's get out of this fog first. Used to play hockey up here in Blue Jay and used to come up to 18. Oh God, some nights we'd have like a late game, like 8 o'clock, and it would roll in right at dark. This ain't too bad. It was so bad a couple nights you had to open the door to follow the center line. And I think right down here is where the burn scar starts. They said 8 miles of damage. They're saying 2 weeks to survey it, about 2 months to get it repaired. So you're probably looking Thanksgiving-ish for this to get open. Then if they have mudslides, that's the problem. They're going to have mudslides up here like Oak Glen had, and who else had them? Forest Falls, Highway 38. So what I gotta watch out for is not only vehicles but boulders. Yeah, I'm gonna slow it way down here. Looking for the burn scar. There's Foss Check. In fact, when I came up here like 3-4 days after the fire started. After this had burned over, like the day after it burned over, and there was a big tree fell down. Blocking one lane, the upbound lane. It was right down, not too far from here. I don't like the fog. Crap. Yeah, I gotta be careful because I can come around the corner. There could be a tree or a rock or even a vehicle stopped. This is actually marine layer. Let's get below this. I'm looking for where the guardrail starts, where it was burned. It should be right coming up. Well, you're not going to be able to see much as far as the burn scar. That's where, that guardrail's burned right there. See it? This is where it started. This is where I smelled the burning tires. I couldn't figure out. There's nothing down here. We think somebody maybe dumped tires over the side because it was like really strong rubber smell. And a lot of this was still burning. When I came up, I see the guardrail. They got to reset all those posts. This goes over 8 miles. Down to where the cell tower is, that's about where the end of it is. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see much. Unless we can get below it. If we can get below it, seems like it's getting a little better. burned sign right there. Some of the signs were, it must have got really hot because some of the signs were melted. When it gets super hot, the metals, you can see signs melt, and I've seen rocks cracked. I think this is where that tree fell. This looks like where that. It was like on a cut bank, and the tree came from above. Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down here so I can see where the hell. There's the forestry guys. They're just basically sitting watching it, patrolling it. And when they see, like over by Pines Anita, Seven Pines Road, Bear Creek, and Deer Creek, they yesterday when they would see a smoke, which is like a hot spot, putting up a column of smoke, they would take the CH-47 in there. It's really steep over there where they were working yesterday. They were dipping out of Big Bear, and they'll take the helicopter in there, and they were flying. I sat there for about 2 hours watching them dip, and they were back and forth like crazy. They probably had all kinds of places, the hot spots to go hit. When I came by there today, we were looking down in there, and not quite as much smoke, but it's still putting up, like hot spots are still putting up some smoke. Yeah, see how the guardrail burned? This is where it burned over to the west. Yikes. Maybe we'll go to Chili's Cafe there at Baseline and Church, is it? Have the forestry guy there. Yeah, that guardrail melted right there. Chili's, number 2 Chili's. Chili's started by Ranch Market in Redlands. That's the number 1, the first one. Then Luis opened a second one. It used to be where, what was in there before? There was an Italian place. It's next to the smoke shop there. I think there's even a laundromat, or not a laundromat, cleaners there. That's, yeah, see the sign how they're melted just in half? Should be getting down by the, I don't know if you'll be able to see the tower, the cell tower. And the 109, the road that goes to Manzanita Flats, the gun range, I think that's coming up. I can't tell how low I am. More melted signs. This is supposed to be an afternoon deal with the rain, thunderstorms, and then clear out. I think back to clear. It's kind of an afternoon deal, and that's it for a while. Somebody said a half inch, I think I heard. Yeah, but I mean, I saw Eddie Neary from Bonawant News Service. He's with KESQ now, Channel 3 out of Palm Springs. I think he said a half inch. See more guardrail burning. Yeah, we're getting down lower. You can almost see. Cell towers, just and 1 and 09 is around the corner here. Yeah, it came up that drainage and went right across into that drainage. Kind of a little saddle right there. More burned guardrails. You might be able. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit. That's Caltrans here. They surveying. Yes, it looks like he's got a. Or they just. Yeah, they're gonna. They said 2 weeks to survey it all. Pretty sure that's Caltrans. It could be Edison. United Rentals. I'm not sure who that. That might be. Not sure who that is. More burn guardrails. Now this is coming down to 1 and 09. Recognize this. Yeah, 1 and 09's down here on the left. Switch back. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of. It's right there below us. You can see a bunch of vehicles in there. There's some smoke right there. There's something smoldering right there. They said some of these snags and roots, old trees, they'll burn for months. They say sometimes years. I know the 6 months after in the El Dorado fire above Mount Home Village, 6 months later, there was snow on the ground. Somebody took a picture of the smoke, a column of smoke going up to the gun range down there, Manzanita Flats. I don't remember a bunch of. Those are all low boys would carry the dozers. I don't remember. Being jammed with vehicles last time I was up here. You got water tenders, you got brush engines, a lot of water tenders, a lot of low boys, dozer crews. They may be cutting more fire line, or they're coming over here to load the dozers. Yeah, I got some good rock. The cell tower is down here. You can see a little bit now. It's burned on my left. About down here by the cell tower is where it's stopped. Where the burn scar stopped. Drainage over to the left is all burned. And it jumped over the highway right here. You remember this? See this brand new wall, that retaining wall? That was when this collapsed about 8-10 years ago. Remember this collapse? And I mean, the whole freeway just buckled under. And it took them, it was 6 months, a year before they had to haul in a lot of dirt and rebuild that. That was one of the biggest collapses I can remember. And some of these guys were just sitting and watching. They patrol it. They look for smokes. I haven't seen just that one little smoke there on the corner, that was coming off the ground there. That's the only smoke I've seen over here. And hopefully this rain. We're getting down by the tower now. I don't know if you can see the ash, the white ash. For some reason, the Manzanitas, they must be fire resistant because they don't burn like everything else. They just get black and they're still there. I'll have to ask a botanist or somebody if they live, if they've survived. Because all the other trees are down. Except, well, there's a few up, but the manzanita, they're just black. It's like they're charred, you know. And the burnt scarlet stopped about right here. In fact, the last time I came out, there was a couple of firemen right here on the corner. They were watching the edge right here. This is about where this would be your western edge of this fire. And they had several brush-ins around this tower. They were trying to save that, and they did. On the right is burnt scar, and then it stops right here. They kept it off the cell tower. And then City Creek is coming up the ranger station. They got a lot of vehicles over here. Cow fire guys, that's a low boy for a dozer. They're still trying to, what they call tie in the dozer lines. If you look on a fire map, it's the black. The black X line is a dozer cut. They try and connect them so the fire can't squirt through. Here's the ranger station, what is this, City Creek. And they had a bunch of guys staged up in here. Yeah, there's quite a few in here. There's an excavator. Couple dozers over there, another dozer, more dozers. Yeah, look at all the dozers. It's a dozer fest. Excavator. Mechanic work on them. Yep, Chippies. It's closed down here at Highland and 330. And in fact, the day I came up, they closed the Walmart that night before I came up. They evacuated the Walmart because the fire was burning across 330 there, and they evacuated Walmart. And then the next day when I came up, it was still closed. And I think it opened the third day after that. Kind of weird to see Walmart, you know. Fire was up the ridge, but still, just seemed weird to see no cars. I think it was a Sunday too. It was like usually it would be packed. Well, that's your Highway 330 drive. No screaming like when I went to Colored Peak. Well, that was. With all that brush burned off, you can see straight down. Usually you get the brush there, and you know you can't see where, you know, how steep it is. With all the brush gone, it's like bald up there. Yeah. Plus I'm getting older. That was a little Stay on the road. I wasn't screaming too bad. Then a young guy pulled up. I think he was an Edison guy. No problem. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, And it's worse when you're on that side. Let's see, going up. Yeah, I was looking down. Coming back, I'm closer to the cliff, or away from the cliff. It's a lot better when you're the guy looking straight down, the passenger or the driver. That's what do you got going on here? Look like a bunch of vehicles. Oh, maybe rocks. They're clearing rock there. Caltrans guys are probably clearing rock slides. But I wanted to get out of it before it rains, because the rain knocked some rocks loose. We need the rain, but not a lot. Oh, there's a dead rabbit or something. Something got squashed. Normally there'd be guys in here deer hunting. This is a closed zone now. The whole forest is closed. They changed the order on. They put out an order, and then like on the 12th, and then the 15th they put out that was a partial closure. The one on the 15th, the order is the whole forest. And as you can see, they're looking. They got cops and wardens, and this guy looks like a forestry cop. Yeah, either forestry or forestry cop. They got forestry police. We started seeing them about 20 years ago, and it actually says it's like a forestry truck, and it'll say law enforcement on it, I believe is what it says. They got pistols. Usually a ranger you see patrolling, they don't have their pistol belts or pistols, but these guys are cops, I guess, for the forest. Well, that's it. We're coming down by Walmart. Thanks for watching. See ya.